Alright, so today I'm taking a look at a smart Wi-Fi plug. You can see it here. And there's only two things I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way. And one is they use the eFamily Cloud app. I use the Tuya, T-U-Y-A, smart app. That's the app I used first. All my devices are added to that, and a lot of these, because I own a lot of these different switches, a lot of these use different apps. And the good thing is, so far I've not had any, and that's probably somewhere over 5 different outlet switches, and even some that use light bulbs in the actual receptacle in the bulb base itself in the ceiling. So a multitude of different adapters work with the Tuya Smart app, so that's what I've been using. I suggest doing the same instead of having multiple apps installed on your phone or your tablet or whatever you decide to use. This is a super easy thing. You plug it in, you see the flashing light, and you add the device in your phone or tablet, what have you. Then you go into the Alexa app and you add that device into your network. All said and done, maybe 2 minutes or less, fully set up, and you have this light that you can see, this lit button. If you press that button, you could actually manually turn off and on whatever device you have connected, assuming that whatever it is has a switch in the on position. And then obviously if you go into the phone app, you can turn it off and on. The other thing that's nice about the app, and depending on which app you use, it's going to be a little bit different, but all of them are fairly typical in function. You can set up scenes, like if at night you wanted to shut off everything, you could set up, to go to bed at night and have everything turn off, or in the morning have everything come on, or when you leave the house, or whatever the scenario is. If you have movie night and you want to turn off certain lights and have other lights come on, for an ambient light type effect, something like that, you could do so. And you can of course set up timers and schedules to have things come off and on. You also have basically kind of a thank you, warranty, and support type card included with this particular switch, and a user manual has the QR codes for the different app downloads. But again, use whatever you have if you already have one, assuming it works, which I think most of them will. This is the box that comes in, so nothing to see there. Now the other thing that I'm going to say about this is the size. Depending upon where you're going to use this, that can pose a problem. Some of the others that are available are very small in comparison to this, so you can see it's a major difference. So that's definitely a factor. The other thing is, if this is on and you lose power, when it comes back on, in this particular instance, you can see it didn't turn back on. But if I flip the switch again, it goes back to working. Some people have asked about that in the past, so having the ability to turn it off and have it lose power, just a nice little example to include. You can hook up heaters, lamps, different items. And Alexa, turn on test.
Okay.
Obviously you can use your Amazon Echo device, or if you have a Google Home device you can do so. But very easy. Alexa, turn off test.
Okay.
So there you go. It's a very simple item to use. I say the only issue is depending upon what app you want to use and the size comparison. That could become a factor if it's going to block ports or not. So if that's going to be a factor, that's something to consider. Otherwise, it works well. It's reliable. It works on the 2.4 as opposed to the 5 gigahertz network. So keep that in mind if you're having issues and don't realize. Usually the app will make you aware to switch networks, depending upon what app you have. I assume they all do, but some of them will. Other than that, if you want to find out more, there will be a link below to the Amazon listing. You can look at the other information provided, and you can check out other reviews and things. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and otherwise, thank you for watching.